Okay. Alright, so we're going to do an unveiling of the new msr-s blade. I looked on YouTube, I didn't see any, and I figured I'd get one put up so you guys could see actually what it was. I bought this at my local King Hobby shop, or King Heads. I think a lot of you probably are well known with that name, but at King Heads. And this is what's in the box. There's your remote, the batteries. There is the USB stick to charge the battery. The battery's a 3.7, 150 milliamp. And then there's the copter. Alright. And this is the fixed pitch version of it. If you can get some light, you can see what it is. That's the plug for the battery. Looks like it plugs in. Doing this video off my phone, so that's why it's not the greatest. But this is what it is. Before I bought one, Jim at the hobby shop flew it inside the hobby shop, so I got to see what it was. I'm not too familiar with the Blade brand. I just seen them. So anybody out there that knows what the original MSR was, or the X, then you can somewhat compare them. That circuit board you see there, I guess they call that a servo. I've never seen anything like it. It's pretty damn cheap, if you ask me, to be a servo. And I thought with all the ball points on the head there, there'd be a possibility of taking that link bar off and putting another servo in there and making it a collective pitch copter, but there's no place in there to do any of that stuff. Let's see if I get the canopy off. Oh, hold that, Mantha. Get the canopy off, and then you can see the electronics. I seen on a couple of the forums somebody thought possibly it was just the change of the circuit board is what made the new one. So I don't know. So those of you that actually have the original MSR, you can get on there and say. You can see the main motor there. There's the circuit board, if any of you, and it's kind of nice, everything's plugged into it, not soldered like most of the other ones. There's the underneath of it, the gears. It's actually got a metal gear for the main drive. All the other gears are all plastic. And you can actually see the servo and stuff. There's the tail motor. Now, one thing I'm not too thrilled. Everybody buys all these, and all you get is a rotor blade, which is pretty stupid. This is what comes in the package. You get a rotor blade. These little bushings, I'm not really sure what they are. I'm assuming they're for the blades. You get the two links. They give you a small Phillips screwdriver. Manual. I'm assuming the good old warning things and all that stuff. This is a smart bind. These are supposed to be pre-bound from the factory. The manual, I haven't read it. I just opened it, so I don't know exactly what's in there. I've never had a fixed pitch. I started a few weeks ago with the like a Sky Rover or the Cyma 107G Healy. Now, here's the remote. So on and off, it says mode. It says 1 over here and 2 over here. It looks like a button, but it's not. I thought it was supposed to be. I don't know. And here's your trim settings. Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. The antenna. Now on the back, for those of you that have heard of these things coming unbound, they give instructions on how to reset them. And that. Basically, it just says disconnect the battery from the copter, from the 5-in-1, that's what they're calling the circuit board, and turn off the transmitter. Plug the flight battery into the receiver, which is your 5-in-1 unit. After 5 seconds, the LED will flash. It says push the left stick directly down into the case, which it actually pushes down. You can hear it click. And then it says release the stick and move the throttle down to the lowest position, is what it says. So basically, pretty simple. Takes 4 batteries in there. Of course, they give you 4 batteries that are orange. I've never seen them. They're called peak power. These are the batteries. I guess they just keep getting more generic over the years.
And crappy.
There's a little stick battery pack. Now, when I was at the hobby shop, I got another OEM like this, and I also got a 200 to see if the 200 would work. They only give you 1 battery, not 2, like some of the other ones. I haven't flown it yet or anything like that, so I'm not real sure. I guess we'll try to upload the other part when I get the battery and stuff in it. But basically, there's your overview of what it is. So those of you that have the original one, want to do some comments on this, just let me know. That way others will know if it's even worth buying. Horizon Hobby has the retail price for $119 ready to fly, which that's what this is. I think they're $99 bind and fly. But this is what I gave at King's for it. It was the manufacturer's price. But basically, this is what the box is showing. If you can see it. Use some more of the box. I have no idea if they changed the box or not. I know they printed the box in 2016 because that's what it says on here. And if you get the UPS there. Well, the lighting ain't the greatest. There we go. There you can see that. Of course, made in China like everything else. Here's what says it's included in there. Which, yeah, it ticks me off. You don't get any extra blades for a fixed pitch. As I thought for sure you would. The specs, which I'm sure anybody that's looked and seen, there's the specs on it. Probably identical to everything else. The safe mode, which some of you are believing that's the circuit board's the only thing. That's what the S on it means for safe. And here's what it does, and that's what it looks like. So that's pretty much what it is. Go ahead and leave your comments. And I'm sure on some of the other RC forums, people are going to have more clarification on what the electronics and stuff in it is. So, see you guys later with the flying.